Watch the video for a chance to win this lovely Animal Crossing Monopoly board. Fair warning though that I can only ship this within the United States and its territories, so fair warning ahead of time. Giveaway ends on
February 4th, 2022.
Details are in the video as we go. Campsite? Campsite? Hello? Oh. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, welcome to the new Animal Crossing Hunt Villagers Island NMT Hunt TM. Today we're going to be hunting Ione, and I'm just sitting here waiting for Coco to move out because I had to move Coco out. It was a hard decision, but I think it's one that I'm ultimately going to appreciate. Honestly, it's kind of just hard getting rid of villagers in general, even if you didn't like them. And I like Coco. I loved her, in fact. It just, I don't know, man. Just something about the eyes. They just kind of, I don't know. Coco had this weird thing where she kind of didn't feel human a little bit some of the time. And I don't know. You know, in a way, I feel like nowadays I would have just gotten Marina if I could, but it works out because Ione is a normal villager, of all things. You wouldn't think she is normal, but apparently she is normal, so this works out. She's gonna be able to replace Coco, and we're gonna have happy fun times, except for Coco. Well, I don't know, maybe Coco likes leaving the Echo Isles, let's see. Thanks for stopping by, Dean. I really appreciate the way you encouraged me when I asked for your advice about moving. Yep, see? She's super happy to leave my island. I get it, Coco. I would be too. Anyway, here we are hunting Ione today. Yes, today we are going to be hunting Ione. At the start of the video, I did say, okay, good. I always get, anxiety that it's gonna be filled because I get those void villagers and it's like, ugh. But, yeah, I did say at the start of the video that it's gonna be mixed with a giveaway. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things here. I'm trying to deposit while also talking to you guys. Ooh, the Nook mailz are still here after the stream too, so I don't even have to go into my storage. Alright, so basically how this is gonna work is that once I reach an island, or every time I reach an island and find like a new villager or whatever, I'm going to give you guys a letter. And then you guys will have to write down that letter on like maybe like a sheet of paper or something. And then it'll spell out exactly what to do to enter the giveaway. And actually, yeah, I think that's it. I'm building it up like there's more to it. But no, yeah, every time I reach a new island, I'll give you guys a letter. You guys write it down, put them together, and it gives you the instructions for what to do and how to enter that giveaway to win the lovely, lovely Animal Crossing Monopoly puzzle thing. Actually, I guess it's not a puzzle. It's a board game. I'm a hack. I'm sorry. Here, we'll do an example right now. All right, so the first island, it is... Who is it? Who's here on the first island? Okay, this example's not really going so well. Oh, okay, you, yeah. Ukulele. Anyway, yeah, we found Luca. She wasn't the one I wanted. I'm looking for Ione, so I'm gonna give you guys a letter. I'm gonna give you guys the letter E. Rated E for everyone. And then you guys will write down the letter E on that sheet of paper, and then, yeah, I'm gonna spell out exactly what to do in this video. Also, yeah, please, if you watch the video, don't tell people what to do as a comment. Like, don't say, oh, yeah, this is what you do. Yeah, don't do that, please. I want people to be able to kind of go on the little scavenger hunt themselves. Also, it's kind of a way to, like, see, it's like, guys, you should totes watch the video as it goes. I don't know, people might think it's exploitative. I just kind of, more or less, just kind of want to reward the people that actually care about the channel and like my stuff, so. Which, by the way, I'm sorry I'm not giving away something more extravagant like Pokemon Legends Arceus, or I guess just a copy of Animal Crossing in general. But to be frank, I also just don't have $60 to spend right now. I still never got that chair that I really need. So, and yeah, just a lot of my funding right now is very small because things are weird right now. We thought everything was coming to a close with our favorite friend, the sea virus. Is that like the first time someone's called it that? Oh hey, it's a bird! Who isn't my bird. Yeah, but unfortunately that sea virus isn't coming to an end. Which, by the way, the letter isn't C, it is M. M is the next letter. I really wish it was C, though. Is there a C on here? Yeah, there's a C. Aw, but it's coming later. Aw. It's really hard because I'm conditioned to go to work in the game because I have to, I'm trying to grind on my haunted house castle account. Because the thing that sucks is that you have to grind on it in order to get soundscapes, which sucks. I thought that would just apply to all the houses, but no, you gotta do it for every account, and it sucks. And I want those soundscapes, man. Also, Mount Pyre. My favorite island, Mount Pyre. Great. Every time. It is Pink Timbra. Sorry, Pink Timbra. We're on our way home. we're saying no to this island. That was terrible. Because the next letter is A. Oh my god, I hope you guys didn't hear that on the capture, just me going I'm kind of doing it with a Sharpie right now. Scratching out the letters that I already did so I don't get mixed up. Because that would be terrible if I said A like 4 times in a row. And they're like, what's M? Yeah, after Ione, I don't really know if there's going to be any other villagers that I'm going to try to get. I mean, I know a lot of people are kind of pining for me to get Sasha right now, but I still love Zucker, and I just don't feel comfortable leaving him, you know? I really like this one. I like Tia a lot. She's cute up close. Have I ever talked with her before? Tia? I've seen her before, but I don't remember ever talking with her. She's cute. Tia, who has the letter I in her name, because the next letter is I. I is in Ione. Watch it be something like Ione or something, just I'm saying it completely wrong all this time. Gotta say though, kicking off villagers doesn't hurt nearly as much as you think it would once you have the DLC, because having Happy Home, Paradise, the islands and such, really make it easier for you to kick them off, because then they could just go live there forever. Oh my god, what? Why are your eyes like that? Lucha. He looked cute at first, but then the eyes really freaked me out. Oh my goodness. Lucha, who starts with the letter L, because the next letter is L. I feel like people are gonna get really mad at this video for some reason. I could just sense it. I could sense people getting really annoyed with all this. By the way, just like last time, I'd like to kind of browse Reddit and... Ooh, hi. Hello. Not you, though. I like to browse Reddit and sort of think of ideas of what to talk about for this kind of hunt, because, you know, we need to talk about stuff, otherwise it's gonna be a very boring hunt. And I don't know, I just had the idea last night while I was cleaning at my job that I should talk about maybe some stuff we'd like to see in an Animal Crossing sequel. Like see what exactly people on Reddit have been saying, like what they would want and such. Also, I didn't forget about the letter. The letter is T. T is the letter. T, like in Tony the Tiger? T is in time for takeoff. Oh, that works way better. Okay, so it's kinda it, but kinda not at the same time. 5 years ago, this was posted by, Tubba Blubba. I love that name, Tubba Blubba. And they said, in an Animal Crossing sequel, what public work projects would you like to see? It is, ooh, it's Blanche? No, it's Rolf. Oh, sorry, Rolf. I don't know why I thought you were Blanche, sorry. Oh, perfect. Rolf starts with the letter R, so we have an R in our midst. R for Rolf. They said, okay, so back to the thing. This is gonna be like very off topic, very quick. I'd personally like some more functional projects, like a functional lighthouse, a restaurant similar to a cafe, or a hotel similar to a campsite, a gazebo where villagers hang out and KK can play, a bit like a mini outdoor theater. Huh, okay. Well, interesting, because 5 years ago, I guess that was before New Horizons came out. Yeah, I would definitely like to see this stuff on the island itself. We did sort of get like a restaurant with Happy Home Paradise, which is really cool, but I want all this like in a spot that that's just gonna be easier to access, you know? Not to mention, if people come to the island, I would like for them to see it with their own eyes. Unfortunately, they can't come hang out with me on the Paradise. I definitely think a gazebo would be really cool though. Like, I kind of built my island so that people hang out towards the center of the plaza, but they don't really do that. I mean, they do, but I would want more dedicated efforts to it, you know? Like, I want to see like 5 or 6 villagers there all the time. Anyway, we're here on the next island. Who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? It is, oh, it's the bunny girl. Hi, the bunny girl, E, it's a bunny girl. The next letter is E. Sorry, that was terrible. Someone said they would love a cupcake, milkshake, or ice cream stand. You could carry it around like the coffees from Brewster's, or give it to a villager. It would be so adorable. That would be cute. I mean, I guess they already did that, but I don't think you don't get it from a stand or anything. But yeah, you can hold ice cream and stuff, so, I wonder if Nintendo rated this Reddit post, actually. Kakulu said that maybe a grave that could summon Wisp and his mini-game. Wisp has a mini-game? Oh, the scavenger hunt thing. Oh, it's Freya. Oh, every time I see her, I just want to go say hi, but she won't remember me, so it's just gonna hurt me inside. I can't go see Freya. Contank says, house plots, so you built the plot, then villagers will always put their houses on top of it. Then you can choose permanent house plots for villagers. Okay, I am like convinced that Nintendo must have rated this Reddit post because this is exactly New Horizons. Also, I really like you, hi. Yeah, this is exactly just all the quality of life stuff from New Horizons with the permanent house plots. I almost forgot how things used to be, where villagers would just randomly show up, you know, and just plop themselves next to you. That happened to me in New Leaf a couple times. It happened to me with Drago. I mean, everyone knows my feelings on Drago. I don't really like him. But yeah, that dude literally just plopped his house as close to mine as possible, and I'm just like, dude, I want to be your neighbor. And I had no choice in the matter. Which, by the way, it would actually be kind of fun to revisit New Leaf. Yeah, New Leaf. I thought I was calling it the wrong thing at first. It'd be really fun to visit New Leaf again, do a video on it or something like that. Also, no, I didn't forget. The next letter is the letter C. It is C, as in nothing I just said. C, as in completely done with Drago. Dang, not gonna lie, that actually sounds like a fun video idea now, just to see the chaos of what occurred in New Leaf since my departure. Well, hey, it's you. Let's just do the next letter. It's K. K is in K. I'm done. Whoa, this person has a lot of ideas. From Wrecking Ball Z. Last time on Wrecking Ball Z. They say more foliage options. Okay, I think we got more foliage options in New Horizons, but I could see what they're getting at. It is the kangaroo girl. Hi. You're really easy to tell if you're a girl because the boys do not have the pouching and the such. The pouches, not the pouching. Oh my goodness, that was a girl. Oh. It's funny because usually, unless I'm like continuing a conversation for a bit when I'm doing this hunt, I have to wait like a solid minute to continue what I was talking about because I try to aim it so that every time I find a new villager, that's when I talk, just so we don't sit through this whole like thing of getting on the plane and such. And it's just like a solid minute where I just have to sit there and say nothing until I can talk about the topic again. So just know, little behind the scenes thing going on. Flagpole. It would be nice to place a flagpole somewhere other than the town hall. That would be neat. Oh, you cute little froggy villager. Oh, that's a cute little froggy villager. That's a cute little froggy boy. Boy. B for boy. Yeah, I think flagpoles would be interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'd care. I know a lot of people that would care, but I don't know if I'd care really. But I wonder if it'd be one of those situations like the mailbox where I care simply because I like getting it out of the way. I love being able to pocket my mailbox and then you don't have to see it. That's what I did with the haunted house anyway. Alright, here we are. We found Purple Horse. I didn't narrate my approach, which was kind of dangerous because I always like narrating the approach just in case I do find the villager, so I could have that sweet, sweet reaction shot. Yeah. Though sometimes it does get ruined, like it did with, gosh, who did it get ruined for? Was it Petri? I think it was Petri. Yeah. Anyway, the next letter is the letter R. R is in the fourth letter of Petri's name. Alright, so back to Reddit. They said that it would be cool to have sports-themed public work projects, like bleachers or sport benches or goals would be good additions. Ooh, that would be cool. I don't know, I just had the vision inside my head right now. Oh, hi there. Hello, Kiki. Hey. Aw, cutie. I had the vision inside my head right now of like there being a mini game added to Animal Crossing where you could play sports. That would be really fun, actually. I don't know, I just had the idea of like Wii Sports, but you're playing sports with the other villagers. Oh my god, that'd be so much fun. They wouldn't do it, but it'd be so much fun. The next letter's O for oh no, they won't ever put that in Animal Crossing. Oh, man, some of these are really a stretch, aren't they? All right, so I'm gonna stop reading this one post because literally everything else they said is just stuff in New Horizons, like picnic tables and pools and gardens. So yeah, Nintendo, you absolutely rated Reddit. I don't blame you though. Reddit is a great source of information. Ooh, it's Bernie the Bear. Okay, I don't know what his name is. Kurt. Did you just call me Bernie the Bear? No. Surely I didn't call you Bernie the Bear. Shirley S. S as in Shirley. The Beats Alive says that they would want a Ferris wheel. It would be so cute to walk up to it and see two villagers riding it. Oh, hey, it's Tangy. Oh, I love her expression. Wait, can we go meet her? Because, yeah, I hear her expressions are the best. But yeah, I think Ferris wheels are in the game. Yeah, two villagers can't ride it, but it's still in the game, I think? I don't know, someone's gonna help me fact check that. Hi. Okay, let's see your good old expressions. Hello. I want to see. Come on, come on, come on. No, more. What kind of villager is Tangy, by the way? I do like this villager. She is pretty cute. Good luck relaxing. Yeah, don't come live on my island, please. Yeah, I really like Tangy. Too many good villagers in this. I can't handle it. How much? I can't handle all these good villagers. How? H is in how. Jedi Master Hanuman says, Jedi Master Hanuman, they want a library. Huh, a library. That'd be neat. I think it'd be cool to go in there and see villagers reading up on stuff. I would want it so that you could do it yourself. Oh, it's that guy. I like him a lot. He is cool. Chan Cheng or something. I always forget his name. I mean, I don't forget it. I just forget how to pronounce it. The next letter is O. Oh my, I have nothing to say here because O doesn't relate to anything I said. It would be very detrimental if I forgot to list one letter in this thing and I just completely screw people on this. I hope I don't. I mean, I could always just look in editing and figure it out. Still though, very spooky. Cause yeah, you have to have like all the letters to know exactly what to do. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, a library would be really cool. I would really like that. Cephalopod! I love Cephalopod. Okay, we have to go talk to him. Oh, I love him. I keep getting him. Hi. Well, hello there. Bet you didn't expect someone like me. I know you, Cephalobot. I have you on the DLC, which sort of lessens the fall, but not by a lot. You know, as much as I love the robot villagers, I am shocked that I do not have them. I really do not understand that. Because I, like, adore them, yet I don't have, like, any of them. Anyway, after that whole emotional exchange, let's do the next letter. The next letter is W. W. As for wah, I couldn't get Cephalobot. Did you know his, like, catchphrase is, like, donk, too? I can't handle this. The worst part is that, like, if I didn't hunt for Kid Cat, I probably would have just went for Cephalobot. But the thing is that I hunted for Kid Cat, so I can't just abandon Chip on Kid Cat, who is, like, my bro. I can't do that. And then just go for another Jock Villager. Because the thing is, I refuse to have 2 Jock Villagers. 2 Jock Villagers is way too much because they're an annoying personality type. It hurts, man. This game hurts you. Anyway, okay, that's a little bit easier to decide. It's Rodney, so we're just gonna leave. And because it's a weird villager, we're gonna do a weird letter. This letter isn't a letter, it is the @ symbol. It's the @ symbol, like an email. Like an email. The @ symbol, which is the A with the circle around it. @ symbol. Blue the Blue Guy. I actually like that name. Blue the Blue Guy says you could buy an amiibo museum and then scan amiibo and then they will show up at the museum. That would be pretty cool. Also Mount Pyre. I would really like that. Honestly, that feels like something that would have happened in New Leaf, but New Leaf is gone now. Oh, it's Piggy. Hi. Yeah, but New Leaf is gone now, so they just don't care about amiibo. I mean, Nintendo kind of got like that, where at first they had really good amiibo functionality, but nowadays they just don't care. It's funny because amiibo are more expensive nowadays, but they have less ways to use them. Like, I think there's literally nothing you could do with the Pokemon amiibo except for Super Smash Bros., and it's so annoying. I mean, to be fair, I guess with Pokemon it's always been that way. Wait, no. I believe you could use the Pokemon in Mario Maker. Wait, could you? Okay, before I check Mario Maker, the next letter is G. G as in great, no amiibo functionality. It's a sarcastic letter. Sorry, I just went on like a little binge right there. Because I just remembered that the Mario Maker amiibos are so cool. I forgot about all that. There's so many cool costumes in it. Probably one of the best amiibo functionalities too, wow. But yes, Pokemon are in the game, they just don't have any other names, and I got Cephalobot again. Come on, man. I'm so sad. Stop it, stop taunting me. I love you, okay? Stop taunting me. Oh my god. Jeez, I thought that was over with, but now I'm sad again. The next letter's M for... Actually, wait, what would M be? I actually can't think of anything that M would be for. Like, wah, but upside down wah, ma. Yeah, but I forgot how cool the amiibo costumes are. Like, if you scan in, like, Mario, you can turn the Mario sprite into, like, the modern Mario colors. Ooh, it's the Koala Dude. No, he wasn't on my island, no. But yeah, you could turn it into, like, modern Mario colors, and it gives him like the sounds from Mario 64 and the victory theme from Mario 64. Oh my gosh. I forgot how cool that was. I'm really sad they don't care about amiibo support anymore. Anyway, the next letter is the letter A for I'm glad we didn't get Cephalobot. Don't know why I'd be reacting to not getting Cephalobot like that, but just roll with it. The worst part is I would have loved to see how the amiibo functionality would have worked for the newer characters, also Mount Pyre. Like if you scan in Snake, it makes him like, I don't know, like Metal Gear 1 Snake, but with Solid Snake's clothes. Oh, that'd be so cool. And it's a cow. Don't have a cow about it. As I look at the next letter, and it has nothing to do with what I just said. The next letter's I. I for Ione. Every letter we cross is going to be I. Wait, that makes no sense. Every I we cross is going to be for Ione. So just know that's canon now. Wait, are there any more I's in here? There is. There are more I's coming up. Whoa, okay, so I'm sorry I'm going so off topic with this whole amiibo thing in Mario Maker, but I just learned Mario Maker 2 doesn't have amiibo support. It just doesn't. I'm looking at a comment. Oh, it's a blue cow ball thing. Yeah, apparently there's just no amiibo support for it. Really? Wow, that sucks. I mean, I guess you could just dumb it down to like there's been more amiibo since then and they didn't want to support everyone, but wow, that's actually really lame that there's just flat out no amiibo support. That is really lame. The next letter is L. L for lame. Lame Nintendo. Lame. Random, but you know, I'd like to play Mario Odyssey one of these days. I don't know why. I just saw like a recommended thing and I was just like, I'd like to play it one of these days. Ooh, it's Bangle. Now I know her name. I don't know why I didn't know it before. Bangle. Ooh, okay, so we got a weird letter coming up right here. So this one's just a dot. A dot. As in .com. A dot. Sorry, I felt the need to repeat it like 7 times. Yeah, but I don't know, I just saw like a recommended video that showed you could be like Mario Skeleton, and that looks really cool. In fact, a lot of the costumes in this looks cool. Okay, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it one of these days. I'm gonna play it, even though I have the Super Mario All-Star Pack still, and I still haven't played them. I mean, I played them, but like I never like beat any of them. I like how all this started just because I was looking at Amiibo because I heard about the Amiibo Museum from here, but now we're getting ready to talk about the other posts on this Reddit thing. Wow, that was a really big distraction. Also, that's a cool villager, but she's so far away that I can't make out her details. Yes, there you are. Yeah, you're cool. The next letter is the letter C for cool. That worked out, C for cool. Caroline Johnson says, a beachside shop. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's a Zebo. It's Savannah. Yes, I had her on my island. Store clerks could be Pascal, could sell stuff themed around pirates, or the sea, or the beach. The special thing is that you could take seashells and scallops to Pascal. Okay, so it seems like a more dedicated spot to Pascal. Okay, I could buy that. Pascal isn't even in Harv's Island, so I could buy that. Also, the next letter is O. O for oh my, I really should play Super Mario Odyssey at some point. You know, I should have just made the O for Odyssey. Uber Chimichanga, which by the way, that's an amazing name, said that there should be a prison. Oh, it's a generic brown bear, I think. Yeah, generic brown bear. A prison. I don't know why, just that kills me, knowing that, like, there could be a prison on the island. Are we just gonna throw animals inside the prison? That's kind of horrible, but kind of funny in a dark way. The next letter is M, for my goodness, that's dark. Syntax Lies says, a doctor's office, a gym, or maybe a small convenience store / newsstand. It's Shan Cheng again. I said that almost like Shang-Chi. Shan Cheng, yes. That would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah, a little newsstand or something like that. I think just the concept of putting villagers to work in a certain spot is just really interesting to me in general. I think the main consensus is that everything we have in Paradise, Happy Home Paradise, like those little facilities we can build, I would like that to just be on the island itself and for people to be able to actually visit, because I'm not gonna go to Happy Home Paradise just to visit the facilities. I would rather that just on my island, if that makes sense. Anyway, sorry, the next letter is W for wow. Wow, I want these ideas, but on my island. Trumpet Jack says Mount Pyre. Okay, they didn't say Mount Pyre. but I just said it right now. They say, I don't necessarily want to control the weather, but I wish I could influence it. Sometimes it feels like there should be a stormy day. Oh, it's the pink one who isn't Rocket. Wait, are you Rocket? You're not Rocket, are you? Yeah, you are. Okay, I thought the purple one was Rocket. Nah, screw that, bro. I would just straight up like to change the weather on the island because there's so many cool weather effects that I would just want all the time. Like, you know, I want to play on a rainy day sometimes, and you don't get to do that unless you get really lucky. So yeah, screw that. I would just want a weather machine. I don't care. Like, it would probably cost like 5 million bells or something, because I know everyone would want that, but that'd be really cool. Just be like, hey, I want the aesthetic of a rainy day right now. Like, I don't think I've ever done a stream or anything when it was like raining in Animal Crossing, and I think that'd be really cool. The next letter is I for Ione, like I said it would. Dr. Steve says, I want the game to give each character monthly events to help them participate in mini-games. The game badly needs mini-games. Hello, kitty. Punchy! Oh yeah, Ione loves Punchy. He is pretty cool. I like him. I've been a proprietor of saying there needed to be more mini-games in this game since, like, day one. I think that's something that really robs from Animal Crossing because I feel like you kind of can't come into the game and have fun. It's more just fulfillment. Like, I don't know, building your island and stuff is fulfilling, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's fun to do. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people get a kick out of it. I don't really have too much fun when I'm just working on stuff in it. I like doing it, but I don't really have fun, if that makes sense. The next letter is T, by the way. T for T... I got nothing. Time for takeoff. Yeah, T for time for takeoff. I feel like I used that previously in the hunt. Yeah, does anyone else feel like that, by the way, when they play video games? Like, sometimes it's not about having fun, it's about being fulfilled. Oh, it's that gray koala again. Like, I've definitely played video games and just have not really had fun with them, but I felt fulfilled, if that makes sense. Like, I never go into Animal Crossing and then leave like, wow, that was a lot of fun. No, I just like, I close it and I'm like, yay, my island is a little bit more complete and I'm, you know, got some stuff and I just feel really satisfied and fulfilled. The next letter is H, by the way. H for how much does this fulfill me? A lot. This game fulfills me a lot. It's funny too because this was an argument that I've always wanted to have. By the way, I guess not an argument, more a discussion. Yeah, not intense like an argument, but a discussion that I've always wanted to have. Oh, it's the guy with the steel beak. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're cool. Sorry, Tex, I gotta see you later. But yeah, that's always a discussion I always wanted to have, is that, like, with video games, fulfillment and satisfaction versus something being fun. Because the first time I ever noticed this, really, was with a little game called Death Stranding by Hideo Kojima, who made Metal Gear Solid. And a lot of game reviews at the time, I mean, even nowadays, like, some people just despise it, but then other people love it. But I think the main consensus is that it's not really a fun game. Oh, by the way, I need to give you guys the next letter. The next letter is Y. Y is in, why don't I find this game fun? No, I'm just kidding, because it would be a W. Y is in, you are having fun at this game. Sure, we'll go with that one. But yeah, ultimately, I don't know if I would really call a game like Death Stranding fun, because it's not. There's fun stuff in it for sure, but I don't know, bro. Like, it's not really fun because you're pretty much, to explain the game, you're pretty much like a postman, and you pretty much have to cross this desolate land to get to your target and deliver the package. And it's kind of just that. It's pretty much real-time walking to get there. You're literally just a mailman. Ooh, Cherry, I like her. So the thing is that you look at it and it's like, this doesn't look like fun, but I still gotta do it. You know, you do it and then you deliver the package. And for me, delivering that package and seeing like the world open up and relations improving and stuff, like that just felt very fulfilling and very satisfying. Like I was like, yes, I did it. I didn't really have fun doing it, but I'm glad I did it. And that was like one of the first games that I've noticed a feeling like that, where I wasn't really having fun, I just was getting a sense of fulfillment from it. And I feel like Animal Crossing's in the same vein, where if I build my house and stuff, I don't really have fun doing it. I just feel like, yes, I built my house, you know what I mean? Anyway, the next letter is O for Oh, I own. The second letter in Ione's name. It's kind of like in video games whenever you have to do like collectathons and stuff like that, where if you get them all, yay! But you didn't really have fun doing it. I don't know, I think it's a very interesting discussion that I would like to see a video on. Ooh, it's that weird anteater. I mean, I don't know if I would ever do a video on it myself because I do stuff on more like simple topics like, did I like Pokemon? Yes. Did I like Deltarune? Yes. But I don't know, man. You know, I think it's an interesting argument to have. Because, I mean, everyone kind of jumps on Reggie Fils-Aimé from Nintendo and the time that he said,
if it's not fun, why bother?
And it's such a good quote because I know it's one of those things where it's like super duper obvious. Like, yeah, if a game isn't fun, why bother? But I feel like sometimes it goes beyond that. Which, by the way, the next letter is the letter U. U, as in, Actually, that worked out. U as in, But yeah, I've definitely done that with games before, where, like, to get the platinum trophy, I was sitting there grinding for, like, hours and hours and hours, and literally just saying to myself, like, oh man, I wish this was over, you know, I hate doing this. And then I just thought in my head, back to Reggie, and he said, oh, it's the octopus! He didn't say that, but oh, every time I see him I get sad, because I really like this guy. Octavian. But yeah, Reggie, you know, it's just like, if the game isn't fun, why bother? And then I'd look at the game I'm playing, I'm like, I'm not having fun collecting 500 pine cones. Should I just turn this off and just play something that I would actually have more fun with? And then I do, and it kind of just works out, you know? I mean, sometimes. I had to do that for Mass Effect 1, but Mass Effect's weird because I feel like it's worth doing it for Mass Effect because I love Mass Effect, but I don't know, bro. I just think it's a very interesting discussion. Sorry, I probably went way too hard on that, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Anyway, the next letter is the letter R. R as in, okay, I see an R on the screen up there in airlines, so R as in the third letter of airlines. I am really stretching to get some of these letters. Oh, I just realized I could have did R for Reggie. Aw. Anyway, who's the next villager? Wow, that was really quick. She was like right there. The pink dog. I would wait for her to turn, but I like her eyes. SX Ma says, I hope they have a slightly more permanent way of putting down paths, so that way you wouldn't have to worry about accidentally removing it all the time, and maybe the paths could match the rock floor areas around buildings. Oh my god, yes. Yes. I would love it so that you could put down paths and then the buildings would be put on top of that. Oh, it's that lion dude. Yeah, because that's incredibly annoying, where if you build a house or a building on top, it'll just be on the grass and it'll like clip around. It's incredibly frustrating, not gonna lie. I would really like that. And yeah, kind of just a more permanent custom design path system would be really cool, because the amount of times I've like scratched off my custom design that was on the floor, it's just like too many times to count, and I would really love it if I could just say, okay, it's permanent. It is permanently here, and I cannot change that unless I go to like the creator screen and, I don't know, move the path or something. You know what I mean? Anyway, the next letter is Y. Y as in, why can't I put a custom path down there forever? Also, that doesn't work again because Y, again, starts with the letter W. This is Y as in the letter Y. Sock then Shoe says, oh man, I actually kind of like that username. Sock then Shoe. They said it would be really cool to be able to design Brewster's Cafe. Oh, that's the cool crocodile. It'd be really cool to design Brewster's Cafe. That would be kind of neat, actually. Yeah, add like little bells and whistles to his cafe. Though I feel like Brewster, just his personality type, he would just not be up for that. I feel like he would just straight up be like, get away from my cafe. That's mine. The next letter's O for, oh no boy, get away from my cafe. And we're at Mount Pyre? Yeah, it is Mount Pyre. It looks kind of weird from this angle. Nuclear Fedge says that they would just want an arcade with the NES games. Yeah, same honestly. Oh, it's the cow again. Man, I've been getting you a little bit. Unless you're a different cow. You might be the same one, though. I don't know. You all look the same to me. The next letter is U. U for you all look the same to me. No, because that one starts with the letter I. No, this is U as in the letter U. Yeah, I would really like to be able to just get that item from like the first game again that could let you play NES games and such. Nintendo's really weird about that now. It seems like they were more generous with that before Virtual Console and before eShop and all that. Because I remember even in like Super Smash Bros. Brawl you could do that. Heck, I think you could have done that in Super Smash Bros. 4, right? Yeah, I think so, because I remember playing Punch-Out on it. Yeah, what the heck, Nintendo? Let us play NES games, please. Alright, so this is another post entirely by Fox Iroha Frost, and it is about predictions/wishes for the sequel to Animal Crossing New Horizons. So I think this should be pretty interesting. Oh, it's Angus. Oh wait, no, that's not Angus. I kicked Angus off my island, that's right. Oh no, that was T-Bone. I think that might be Angus. Wow, I'm getting him confused today. The first reply to this post that I'm looking at is, this just sounds like you're setting yourself up for disappointment 10 years early. So this sounds like it's gonna be quite an ambitious post. Also, the next letter is the letter T for T-Bone. Alright, so they said the game will have even more emphasis on customization, with players being allowed to create pieces of furniture, mostly from scratch. Oh my goodness, wow. Clothing will be upgraded as well, and there will be a full fashion show minigame as a town event. Actually, that would be really cool. Yeah, fashion show event? That'd be really neat. I don't know how they would judge it, but that'd be pretty cool. Man, this island's weird. It's nothing like anything I've seen. Oh, there he is. There's that elephant. There you are. Hi there, buddy. The next letter is U. U once again, but U as in the letter U. Alright, and then they go on to say, like the Pokemon music promotion, KK Slider will have a song with a real-world artist in order to promote the game. Oh, wow. I don't think I would go that far. Oh, it's the frog with the big lips. Yeah, I don't know if it's hard because, like, Pokemon, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna, like, make people upset. Pokemon is just more popular than Animal Crossing, and everyone knows what Pokemon is, so I feel like it getting the real-world song made more sense, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Having it for Animal Crossing, I don't think it would really work out. Not that it has to work out, but yeah, I don't know. I can't really see it happening. Also, the next letter is B for boy. I don't think that's gonna happen. And then they go on to say, the title will most likely be Animal Crossing New, or Animal Horizons. Okay, I think they meant Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New World to fit in with the new titles. New World, okay, you know what? I could get into that. I think New World would actually be a cool name. Animal Crossing New World, ooh. Oh, it's a ducky. Hey there, ducky. What's your name again? Quilson Fisk. Brownie point to whoever got that reference. Yeah, Animal Crossing New World, that would actually be kind of a cool name. Though, I feel like it would have to be really ambitious to be called Animal Crossing New World. Maybe Nintendo's next system will be like something that can process really, really good. Though I can't imagine Nintendo having anything like 4K or really intensive until like 3 generations from now. The next letter is the letter E for nothing, because I can't think of anything the letter E would be for. Like, I'm literally blanking on like everything. Yeah, you know, just, I guess to go on another side tangent, I do wonder like what the future of Nintendo's even gonna be. Oh man, guys, give me a little prep time to come up to the island because I have like no time to discuss anything. I run up and you're like right there. I mean, I guess I should be grateful, but come on. But yeah, I do wonder like the future of Nintendo, honestly. The Switch seems like, I mean, it's not perfect, but it seems like the direction that Nintendo is wanting to go because the 3DS did so well and their main consoles don't really seem to do as well. Switch is a great marriage between the two. But I don't know like what the next system would be. Would it just be like another version of the Switch? Like, I can't imagine it really. It feels like Nintendo finally kind of found their niche, you know? Because the problem with Nintendo, oh, by the way, the next letter is the letter A. A for a good thing Nintendo has discovered in the Nintendo Switch. Oh my god, I can't believe I just backed out of that conversation. But yeah, I can't imagine Nintendo doing another console other than a Switch. Because the whole thing with Nintendo is that I remember people thought they would be like dying out, I think like around the Wii U era, because their console wasn't really doing that well. And then they thought Nintendo would go the way of like Sega or something, where Sonic just kind of like shows up in other stuff now, not really exclusive to the Dreamcast or anything. Oh, we got Mount Pyre, everybody. But yeah, I don't know, bro, because yeah, Nintendo, the thing is, in the console wars, quote unquote, oh, it's Biscuit, Kaylee's favorite villager. I don't know why I still remember that to this day. But yeah, Nintendo never really felt like a competitor in the console wars. It kind of feels like they're doing their own thing, you know? It's not like Sony versus Xbox versus Nintendo. It was kind of always Sony versus Xbox, and Nintendo was just kind of doing their own thing, which worked out, honestly. I just sort of wish they stayed on the 3DS end of things, which I guess you could argue they did. I think I just missed the 3DS, man. I really missed that console. Ooh, and the next letter is the letter C. C for console. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the future of Nintendo is even gonna be. It's very interesting to think about. Ooh, it's the Penguin. I'm not even gonna try to guess his name. Cause like Xbox and Sony, like it feels very easy to predict what they're gonna do. Like make more VR tools, make a console that runs better. You know, it's very easy to predict where they're going. Nintendo is kind of weird and kind of impossible to predict at points. They do motion controls, they do mobile stuff, like they're just much more varied than Sony and Xbox. And the thing is, Nintendo, I will always respect Nintendo for just like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like they always want to try out new ideas. They're always for like the more interactive side of consoles and stuff, which is very appreciated, honestly. I mean, the idea of having stuff like Mii's isn't necessarily original, but we still love Mii's to this day because there's just a very charming factor to them, even though they're a very, very simple avatar customization system, you know? Also, the next letter is C. C for customization. Yay! Hopefully I can find more uses for these letters as we go on. Oh, it's the squirrel! It's the fire squirrel! Love her. I guess let's just knock out another letter while we're here, since I was a little late on the last one. The next letter is O. Oh my! That's a good-looking squirrel right there. Oh man, people are gonna take that out of context now. Alright, next villager, let's find him. Let's find this next dude. Please be Ione. It's... Oh, I thought it was Ione, but it was Bo. Bruce! That's what I meant to say. The next letter is U. U for understanding that guy was not Bo, but it was Bruce. Oh yeah, back to the Reddit post, sorry about that. They said it would be their dream for Isabella to finally be elected to mayor as a reward for all her hard work. I think she deserves this with how much she had been sidelined in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Your larger goal for this game will be you working with her on town projects to help her stay elected. To help her stay elected, interesting. I mean, to be honest, I can't really imagine Animal Crossing having a goal like that, a goal which you can technically lose, because that's just kind of... Ooh, it's Hazel. That just kind of doesn't really seem like that's Animal Crossing's thing. Like, I can't imagine an objective that you could lose at in Animal Crossing, because everything's open-ended on purpose, so the game's just very relaxing, you know? Like, there's no winners or losers, it's just like tasks, if that makes sense. Like, even if you make a really bad home in Happy Home Paradise, you don't get punished for it, you just get less pokey, I believe. I believe you get less pokey, I don't know, it feels like you do. Anyway, the next letter is the letter N, for no pokey for you. Interesting, I'm gonna read this reply out because it's very interesting. Ultra Dino Warrior says, actually a lot of people sound like they want the city to return as a visitable area. Instead of making Isabel once again submit to your whims, what if she's the mayor of her own town that you could visit and it could be like Animal Crossing Twin Towns or something? Oh, it's the cool knight one. I like him a lot. I love that knight chicken, he's so cool. I mean, I don't know if it would be called Twin Towns because it kind of sounds like another thing, but I would love the city to return. I really would. Like, I love the city. I mean, to be fair, of the two, I think I would prefer Main Street to return. Actually, you know what? No, the city definitely had a cooler appeal to it. Yeah, you know what? I would just go for the city. The thing is, I don't know if it would fit the aesthetic of New Horizons, really, because New Horizons is more about islands. Like, they're trying to capture that whole city Main Street appeal with Harv's Island, which is respectable. But I don't know, man. I think the city was, like, my favorite of those, because it really did feel like you were going somewhere new. And I do feel like the whole point of having Main Street and the city and just these different areas is just kind of getting a new aesthetic going. Like, that was always my favorite part. Like, half of it was getting the facilities with the city and Main Street, but the other half was just going to a place that just felt different, you know? Which the next letter, okay, there's no by the way here because it just comes out of nowhere. The next letter is T for totally not the city. I'm getting worse at these. At least we're almost done with that portion. We only got like 4 letters left. Spoiler alert. Oh, it's the bull. Hi. Sorry, I'm having less and less stuff to say about these villagers as we go. Like, every villager I find, it's like, oh, it's a squirrel. Oh, it's a bull. Oh, it's a cow. We need to find more interesting villagers so I can have more interesting stuff to say about them. Oh, by the way, the next letter is N for nothing good to say about some villagers. This is just a post from the Nintendo Switch Reddit from Void Youth. Animal Crossing desperately needs more content. Yeah, I definitely do agree with that. We'll have to see what they say. We got the dog. What's your name? Aw, you're cute. Maddie, hi. Oh, you cute little doggy. I just want to pet your little head. The next letter is A for a cute little doggy. Okay, and then they say we should have more unique events with shorter duration. What? Oh, it's Angus. Hi, Angus. Do you fit the naming convention here? No, you have nothing to do with the letter M. Because the next letter is the letter M for more unique events with shorter duration. Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't really understand what that means. Like, are you talking about stuff like the Easter event having a shorter duration? I mean, I think that makes sense, but most of the events in the game last only like a day in general. I mean, I definitely would very much love more unique events because it does feel like a lot of the time in Animal Crossing, there's like nothing going on, which to be fair, that is what they're trying to go for, because not every day can be Christmas, not every day can be a holiday, you know? So the times that it does happen are times that feel really special, you know? All right, and then they say more dialogue options. Yes, absolutely, yeah, yes. I'm actually surprised we don't have more dialogue options already. Oh, it's that one that they force you to make the house for in Happy Home Paradise. Boo. Yeah, I would definitely welcome more dialogue options in Animal Crossing New Horizons for sure. Because I definitely feel like every time I talk to a villager, they're just saying the same stuff. I mean, yeah, I know everyone goes immediately to the sentiment of like, oh, this villager has to be mean and stuff. I don't really think that. I just think they should be more fleshed out and just have more fun stuff to say. I mean, I honestly think there should be just as many villagers as there are personality types in the game. Like, they need to make more personality types so that like you could have a personality type per villager. You know, because you end up getting duplicates and it becomes very obvious that they're pretty much clones of each other. And I hate that. No, I feel like we need to have more personality types so that we could have more unique villagers. Like, what's the max villager amount in this game? I should probably look that up real quick. Like, I should, yeah, let's see. Map. Oh God, no. Oh no, I gotta go back to do it. Okay, one sec. Well, let me just give the last letter real quick. E. The last letter is E. E for everybody who did this souvenir giveaway, Monopoly board, scavenger hunt, had a great time, including you, purple koala person. So yes, I have now given away every single letter of the giveaway, so all you have to do is just follow along and, oh man, I just noticed my eyes are gray. I should probably change my eyes real quick. Yeah, they were gray because of my Seto cosplay. But yeah, I've given away every single letter, so if you were following along, you should be able to spell out exactly what to do. I'll work with you. Like, okay, I won't say exactly what to do, just in case you like jumped ahead to this part. You know, you gotta follow along to the scavenger hunt. But yeah, you could like message me and ask exactly like what to do if you don't get it. You know, I'll work with you. I want to make sure that everyone who participated has a fair shot to do it. I definitely don't want people to feel like they got screwed because they don't really understand what I wanted them to do. So yeah, I'll work with you on it for sure. But yeah, that's the giveaway is just kind of a thanks to everyone who has been watching over the years. I guess it has been years, like 2 years now. Ooh, crazy. I wish it was something a little bit more extravagant than an Animal Crossing Monopoly board, but I mean, I think it's cool. I like Monopoly. Hey, you guys get to see my mac and cheese room now. Sorry, I just need to change my... Wait, my eyes were brown? Oh, did I just come here for no reason? No, Audie, please, I'm on a hunt right now. Okay, so the max villagers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, because Coco's gone. Okay, yeah, 10 villagers, 10 personality types. That should be the status quo. I don't care what anyone says. We should have at least 10 personality types so we don't get duplicate villagers. I mean, yes, they can be fun, like 2 smug villagers, but most of the time they are annoying. Anyway, guys, thanks again for supporting the channel. Like I said, also Mount Pyre. I really appreciate every single one of you. It's always just nice being able to see you guys watching and commenting and having fun with me on the Discord and Twitter and all that. Oh, we got the purple unicorn looking horse. But yeah, just know I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys for checking me out and appreciating the hunts and the streams. I always underestimate how much you guys like them, but then you guys really show appreciation for them and it makes me happy, so thank you guys. And I hope I can grow TreeckoBro to be a more fun and interactive channel over the course of 2022. I have no idea what the future for TreeckoBro holds because I still feel like this channel is having a bit of an identity crisis. I can't really figure out. I mean, okay, I feel like over the course of 2021, I did figure out that I want to try to get away from gameplay videos. I mean, yeah, you're watching a gameplay video right now, but I want to move towards scripted videos, and then if I do gameplay videos, I'll just make them streams, because people enjoy those more anyway for the interactivity factor, and there's not really a point to doing gameplay videos unless you're just doing a stream, because, well, one, streaming is just easier to do in general, and two, there's not really a lot to gameplay videos that I can really edit and add that you can't really get out of a more dedicated scripted video. Not to mention, I think scripted videos are just more fulfilling for me in general, you know? Because I can do a bunch of fun edits and such. Oh, it's Pinky the hippo. Like, it was really, really cool doing those 2 video essays last year on Deltarune and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. And I want to do more. I do want to do more. To give a roadmap, let's see, there's the ones I want to do. I want to do a Mewtwo video. I hope I can get that out. That would have to go up on February 22nd. And then I would like to do a video on Mass Effect Andromeda at some point. But that one kind of just depends on when Mass Effect 4 is going to come out. So probably not for a while. I would love to do one on Deltarune Chapter 3, but again, don't know when that's going to come out. People are theorizing it's going to come out this year in October again, or next year. Either way, it's not going to take another 3 years like the last one did, which is good. But for sure, I probably will end up doing a video essay on Legends Arceus, because even if it's a masterpiece, or even if it disappoints, there's going to be something to talk about with it, because it's a very ambitious game for the Pokemon Company, so I do have to talk about it. Alright, we got the yellow sheep right there. Hello, yellow sheep. Either way, I don't really know how it goes with news and reviews now, because that's always been the name of the game for TreeckoBro for a bit, was I would cover news and I would review stuff, but now I seem to be going towards more of the video essay route. I don't know. For Legends Arceus, I might make a review, and then I might make a video essay, but the thing is, the more likely thing is I'll probably just make a video essay on it, you know? Because the thing is that the point of reviews are kind of, there's no point to them anymore, because the thing is, I'm not big, I don't get review copies, so by the time my review goes up, it's been 1 or 2 weeks after the game has even come out, so there's no point to doing it. It makes more sense to just do a video essay or a retrospective on the game that came out in general. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I upload a Legends Arceus review like a week or 2 after the game is like released, no one cares, because no one's gonna base their decision to buy the game on my review. They're gonna watch other reviews, you know? I don't get early copies. But doing a video essay, people would like to see opinions on like what I thought about it and how it affects things, blah blah blah, you know? Oh, it's the cool anteater. I like Antonio. Oh wait, his name's so off. Why did I think his name was Antonio? I feel like I made that mistake before. But I don't know, you know, I'll still do reviews, but they're most likely going to be for stuff that I care about, but like, it's not like Pokemon or anything huge, you know? Like, I would probably review like Splatoon 3, but I'm not gonna make an entire video essay on Splatoon 3 of all things, you know what I mean? Which, by the way, I would still love to do news and news coverage, but the thing that sucks about the news and the news coverage is that before with Sword and Shield, it seemed like they had dedicated times where they would give us information, like little directs and stuff like that, and they would like choreograph like when they were going to announce it and stuff. But nowadays, they're just they just upload stuff. Like, all this new information, just there you go, there it is. Like, there's no announcement or anything, so I can't mentally prepare, you know? Before, it seemed like, hey, get ready for more Sword and Shield news tomorrow, and it's like, okay, cool. And then I could be like, all right, you know, gonna wake up early, gonna watch it, gonna react to it, you know, and then edit it and blah, blah, blah. But now it just goes up, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I was in the middle of something, but whatever, I guess I can't react to it or anything. Oh, that's a cool villager. I love his little costume, little clothing. Oh my goodness, how many Nook miles do I even have left? Okay, so I have 38. Okay, that's fair. Maybe I should open some of these real quick. What's this? From Charlie's. What is it? Apple Umbrella. Oh, I already have it. This one is from Kiki, who I found. What's this? Already I have it. This one's from Alfonso. I already have it. Man, I know like people were kind of like making fun of me for my thoughts and opinions on like the Happy Home Paradise DLC. Cause, okay, so to explain it, during one of the streams, I thought I admitted that I thought one of the things the DLC had was that you could actually put DIY recipes into a machine and it would spit out a DIY recipe that you didn't have. Like, I got really confused with Nico because I thought he was doing that because they were explaining DIY recipes, and I was like, oh, cool, like if I get a bunch of DIY recipes that I don't need, I could put them into like a machine or something, and it'll just spit out a recipe that I don't have. But alas, that wasn't the case, but I really wish it was. This is... Oh, I like you. It's Eric. I love Eric. He's so good. Best house. At least my favorite house. Okay, so I just realized I got really off topic. I was talking about, like, that Reddit post, what they would like to see with more like New Horizons content. They said that they would like to see more special NPCs. Yeah, you know what? I'd be really into it. Oh, it's Rhonda. I'm pretty sure that's her name. I think the thing is with special NPCs though, is you kind of have to do it during like events because there's no point to special NPCs? Okay, I guess not. There could be special NPCs that visit your island. Okay. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. Like, what, weren't there, like, the two cats, and one of them you had to, like, draw a face on? Or am I mixing that up? Or was that just one cat? I do think more NPCs would be pretty cool to have in the game. Because New Horizons did introduce, like, pretty cool, unique NPCs to it. Like, I really like, the little stock market girl. Like, you know, the turnip prices. I really like her. I forgot her name. All right, and oh, it's Mount Pyre again. All right, and then they say more stores and special buildings. Yes, we need more special buildings for sure. And we also need more stores. I mean, oh, it's the mustache hippo. I mean, the thing is that, like, more stores, okay, I don't know if we need more stores necessarily. I do think Harv's Island covers that, thankfully. But we need better stores, like Nookingtons. I know I'm a broken record when it comes to Nookingtons, but I just find it hilarious that in New Leaf we had Nookingtons, and it was great for buying furniture and stuff. And yet in New Horizons, we have more furniture than ever before, and more stuff that we need to buy than ever before, but we don't have options to do it, you know? There's so much stuff that I haven't even seen in this game because I can't buy it at a store. I have to have someone, like, come to my island so I can catalog it, and then I could buy it with, like, Amazon, essentially, which I guess is kind of like real life now you think about it. And then they say more villager types and species. Wait, types? As in personality types? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the weird ape. Get away from me. Oh yeah, personality types for sure. And then species. Yeah. I'm actually kind of dumbfounded because New Horizons didn't introduce a new species. Like, what was it? Like, New Leaf introduced the octopus, I believe? And then this one didn't introduce anything. And it sucks because I do see a lot of cool fan art online, like the shark villagers and stuff, where I think they would work out really well, but they're not being introduced, and it's really sad. I would definitely love a new villager species, you know? I mean, I also said it would be really cute to have a Nico species, like the little monkeys. Like, they're so cute. You know, I would probably have monkey villagers if that was the case, but otherwise I don't really like the monkey villagers that we have now. Except Changsheng, you could stay. They also say make objects and furniture, not only scenery. Oh, okay. For example, let us play with the ball, ride bikes, etc. Also Mount Pyre for... Mount Pyre. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think more interactivity in your town would be really welcoming. Oh, you're the good-looking wolf. Oh, Vivian's so pretty. I really like you, platonically. Though I gotta say, your fit is really good. Definitely has that college girl fit. They also say more interaction between villagers. Yeah, sure, I'd welcome that. At least make it easier to see the interactions, because I feel like there's a lot of good interactions that we don't get to see, you know, and it's kind of hard to see. Oh, Rudy, hi. I love your little nose. At least I did until you started talking about your abs, and I was like, oh no, it's a jock villager again. Okay, and then they say way more DIYs and ways to spend bells. I don't know, bro. I feel like we do have a pretty good amount. Oh, Hazel. Hazel again. We're getting the repeats. I mean, okay, sure. I would welcome more DIYs, sure, because that's cool to have more DIYs, you know? But, man, I just want to be able to get the ones I don't have. I would love that. Just give me a good way to do that. Like, Nintendo, if you just want to rip off my idea of having a stupid little machine that you could pump like 50 or like 100 DIY recipes into to get a brand new DIY recipe, I'd be really into that. I'd be really, really into that. Do that, please. All right, funny enough, a lot of the Reddit posts are starting to get a bit repetitive with what they want to see, not to mention some of them are just so old that a lot of stuff they did want is in the game already. Ooh, that's the cute squirrel. I like her. Yeah, because it was either added in New Horizons or the DLC, so yeah, there's not really a lot to go off of. So I decided to go on the Animal Crossing Reddit and just like search by new posts, and this one was like 23 hours ago, so let's see what they want in the game. This is by user Rebellion Blue, which is a cool name, honestly. Alright, so they say that we should go, quote-unquote, fully customizable from the jump. Just give us a huge blank space oh, it's Octavian! Just give us a huge blank space to go nuts in, with the ability to edit the villager homes and shops and buildings that can be unlocked in stages, of course, constantly giving us something to build towards. I feel like the game already does that. I don't know. I don't feel like the grind to get to that spot where you can start customizing is actually that bad. I mean, it's not like it's Happy Home Paradise where you have to do a bunch of stuff before you can really get going. I feel like the curve is natural in New Horizons, so I don't feel like we need to go fully customizable from the get-go. Well, this is interesting. Oh, this is interesting. I'd really love it if there was a single city or area that's the same for everyone, where all the essential NPCs are, so we don't have to suspend disbelief when going to the same stores, seeing the same faces on everyone's island and town. Oh, it's Sherb again. Ooh, I would give you away, but it's too much work. Sorry, Sherb. Besides, I feel like you kind of got one-upped by Sasha. Okay, to go back to what I was saying. With Tom and Isabel, along with the Nook Link store, photo studio, the museum, Abel's, the Roost, and the airport, having the same area where all the essential buildings and NPCs would make it feel like our towns are part of a fully fleshed out world, all linked by the city. Huh, that's interesting, having them all in one dedicated spot. Again, I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that. Because, okay, so my whole thing is that, like, I like Harv's Island and stuff, but honestly, my most ideal version of these shops and stores and stuff is to have them all on your island. Like, as much as I say I would want the city and stuff, my most idealized version is being able to put every single thing on your island, like having Katrina's store, having Red's shop, having all this on your island, all rendered on the same spot. I mean, it would make going off the island kind of irrelevant, but still, like, it would make your town feel more like a town, like more alive, you know? Oh, that's a weird looking hippo. Not the weirdest, but still weird. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a proprietor of that. I love it when stuff is in your town from the get-go. Like, I loved a New Leaf. Like, that was probably my favorite version of Brewster, where he had, like, the little cafe that you could build, and then you could work for Brewster. Like, that stuff. We need more of that stuff, where it's in your town, easy to access, and it makes it feel more like a living community, you know? Okay, so they say, I really want to see the villagers doing more than just turning lights on and off. I'd like to see them riding the carousel or enjoying a swim or taking a slice of the pie you put out. Little details like that could give so much depth to the game and bring it to life bigger and better than past games. Also, that's a cute looking chicken. I like her. She's cool. I don't know what's going on with her head, but she's pretty cool. Yeah, actually, yeah, New Horizons kind of broke new ground in that area because villagers never really felt like this alive before, where they would, like, exercise and they would, like, read books and stuff. Like, it really does feel like they're alive. And I remember, like, when the game first came out, that was a main thing that was being praised, is that they never really felt like that before, which was really, really cool. Like, that was a brand new thing. So I do feel like Animal Crossing is definitely going in that direction, making them feel more alive. But yeah, I would definitely agree. I would love to see them, like, swimming around and such. I mean, it would make them a nightmare to find. Because I find that happens in New Horizons already, where I'm like, all right, I need to go see if this villager wants to move out, or just talk to them in general, them in specific. But you go to their house, they're not there, and you can't find them. You know, it's like, where are they? And then you find them in the museum. It's like, oh my gosh, and they're like in like the third level of it, so they're like impossible to just find naturally. So I don't know. I think it'd be cute. Yeah. We do need more interaction between villagers, but I feel like they're gonna do that eventually, you know? I feel like that's what Animal Crossing is building towards. Oh, the other night. Are you Sterling? You're not. Yes, you are. Okay, yes. I thought you were Keaton. I get you and Keaton mixed up for whatever reason. All right, and then they say, rather than having Nooks, Abels, the Roost Museum in our town. What if we could give the NPCs a home there instead? Huh. Oh, it's Kiki. Kiki again. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Okay, let's just read on and see, like, what they say. If we kept all the essential buildings and NPCs in the city, but had a couple of slots especially for NPCs within our town. Okay, so this is like an add-on to their idea of, like, having a city again with the NPCs, and then having the NPCs exist within your town. Okay, that's interesting. So if we wanted, we could give a beautiful home to Isabel, or build a nice 3-bedroom home for the Able sisters to live in, or a cozy cabin for Brewster with a garden to grow his own coffee beans in. Okay, that sounds adorable. I think the only problem with that I would have is that we kind of already can do that in Happy Home Paradise. I don't know if we could do it for Isabel, but we could do it for like Flick and CJ. So we're able to build houses for them and stuff. But, you know, like I said, I would much rather prefer all this on the island itself, on your little town community itself, rather than having to go to a place that has it, you know what I'm saying? All right, next point. They also said that it would be super cool if we could use camper vans. All right, who's on this island? Oh, whoa, what? Who are you? Drake. Okay, wait, no, I've seen Drake before. I would do a duck impression. He called me Quacko? I love that. Okay, so returning to the Reddit. They could maybe start the game off with the camper van breaking down on a country road where we meet Rover or someone who patches you up. Oh my goodness. Asks about yourself and what you're doing all the way out in the neck of the woods. He could even hand you a mirror that's fallen off for you to choose. Oh wow, they're just straight up making a new Animal Crossing game. Though I don't know if I like the idea of being patched up, quote unquote. They then say we can then live out of the vans as we did tents and use vans to travel between our village and the city. Oh god, I just clicked the wrong thing. That's why I need to look at the screen. What? No, come on. Okay, so reading the whole thing, it seems like the gist of it is they want to theme Animal Crossing around the idea of camping, but not necessarily being on a deserted island. So you would use the little vans to move between your town and the city and other towns, also Mount Pyre. That's unique, I would have to say. Yeah, you know, I could see Animal Crossing going that direction. Oh, it's you again. I'm getting all the repeats. Ugh. Yeah, I could definitely see Animal Crossing going that direction. I think the thing is that it's hard for me to envision it, admittedly, because the thing is that, like, the deserted island really creates the feel of, like, it's your own world that you can customize to your will. And if it's part of a larger thing, it kind of feels less intimate, if that makes sense. I don't know. It feels like less yours. I don't know. I think the thing is that the deserted island is just such a good idea in general that it's hard to top. But it's gonna be weird because whenever they make another Animal Crossing, they're gonna have to try to top this. Okay, so I skimmed through the post a bit to find more stuff that I necessarily agree with and have more opinions on, because this one's really interesting. The ability to choose a companion villager each day. That's really cool. Oh, I love her. Oh. Bye-bye. They pretty much say that it's where you can invite one of your villagers to follow you around for the day and then travel to the city or other people's towns with them. You know what? That is a really cool idea, and I would love that. Yeah, imagine that. You could go up to Apollo or Kit Kat and be just like, hey, buddy, come with me for the day. Follow me around, you know? I mean, I remember that was like such a fun little thing in Happy Home Paradise already, because you can invite them to come to work and see your job, you know, and then they would come with you to the airport and it would show you both, like, getting on. And I don't know, just seeing Raymond, like, follow me to the airplane just felt very, like, cool. I don't know. Yeah, I would really love this idea, actually. Having, like, a companion villager. Because, yeah, essentially you could kind of just have a best friend, you know? Because everyone always says they have best friends in this game, but, like, really, all your villagers just kind of have the same sort of relationship with you. Yeah, I really like this idea, actually. They also say it would be cool to have a spin-off DLC about running and opening a hotel in the city or on an island somewhere. That is really cool. Oh man, the mustache ship will get, oh my god. I'm getting so many duplicates, this is not cool, and we have 20 tickets left, ugh. Oh my god, yeah, Happy Home Paradise? Happy Home Hotel? Ooh, that is a cool idea, I really like that. Similar to Happy Home Paradise, where you could design everything and set up the restaurants and spas and bars, etc., you get to help run it. checking people in and running errands for them, stuff like that. They have specific requests for each room that you have to meet and get a rating each time that gets you more money, and a superstar designer kind of like status, unlocking more features as you go. Yeah, you know what? I would really like that. That would be really fun, role-playing as like a hotel person. Oh, I mean, admittedly, I think I would like Happy Home Paradise a lot more if it was like more of a game like that. That would be really fun. Another chicken. I don't remember you though. Wow, you're a really fancy looking chicken. Becky. Perfect name for a chicken, Becky. Dang. Now I want that. Now that they said it, I wanted that to be the Happy Home thing. And the thing is, I feel like the aesthetic of Happy Home goes with it anyway. Like, that feels like a very natural extension of Happy Home, you know, is like having a hotel system. Dang, I would love that. Oh, and then imagine you could like get tips from like villagers if you did a good job, you know? It's just like, go buy yourself something cool. And it's like, oh man, that might be one of the things I love the most out of everything I've read today. That's a really cool idea. Okay, so there's like a reply to this post that caught my attention. And I mean, just for multiple reasons. One, because their like flair says bad times are just times that are bad, which is like pretty much my favorite quote from Animal Crossing. So that's cool. This comes from American Mary. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Oh, it's the cool one, but it's not the one I want. Is that Phoebe? I think it is. She says, this is great and all, but all I ask is that it's not 8 years before the next game is released. There's a lot of things that are nice to have, but I'm just happy to have a new Animal Crossing game, instead of 3 Splatoon games released in the same time it took to get a new Animal Crossing title. So, to be honest, I'm not sure if I actually agree with this sentiment, and I think it might be just the aged Pokemon fan in me. Oh man, we got her again. Oh, I feel like we're gonna get screwed on the RNG today. Yeah, I think it just might be the aging Pokemon fan in me, but I don't like the idea of rapid releases. You know, I don't like the idea that you buy a game and then 2 years later you get, like, the sequel. I don't like that. I like having the game and then that's what is special for a bit. Like, it's interesting because they did bring up a good point that there were like 3 Splatoon games in the time we got a new AC title. But to be fair, I don't think that's a business model to follow, really. Like, I have aired my grievances in the past with how Splatoon is like handled, because it kind of feels like the games just aren't special. Ooh, it's that bunny. The one who's trying to be Genji. Pippi. Like, it was funny because when Splatoon 2 released, I didn't like the idea that there was already a Splatoon 2 because it came out so soon after 1, and it just felt like 1 came and left way too quickly. Like, I hate it because Splatfests aren't indefinite, and they only last for just like a bit, so it feels like the whole point of the game is just to last for like a little bit and then release the new Splatoon, which isn't really cool in my opinion. Though it's not the worst thing ever, because I get the idea of doing a sequel back then because, you know, it was on Switch compared to Wii U, so it made sense to do a sequel for Switch. But now we're already getting Splatoon 3? And it's like, oh, okay, but we already had one on Switch. We had Splatoon 2. Why don't you guys just update Splatoon 2? I don't know. I'm much more in the camp of like releases feeling special when they come out. But you know, that being said, it did take a long time for Animal Crossing to come out, so I understand the sentiment. It's Benedict, I think. Wait, your name's Benedict, right? You were in one of my towns. Yep, it was in New Leaf, I believe. Also Mount Pyre. Did I say Mount Pyre? Because Mount Pyre. Like, in my opinion, in a perfect world, I would just want one game per generation sometimes. I don't know, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like, for example, Animal Crossing should come out every generation. Like, there should be one for Wii, 3DS, Wii U, and Switch. There should have been one for Wii U. I know we got Amiibo Festival, but there should have been one for Wii U, honestly, because people really wanted it. And then Splatoon, there should have been one for Wii U, should have been one for Switch, and then we should get Splatoon 3 for, like, the next Nintendo console, not super duper soon after 2 on the Switch again. Because then you have to ask, like, well, what was the point of 2, you know? So TLDR, I don't really know if I agree with the post. I will agree that we should have gotten an Animal Crossing game for the Wii U, but, oh, it's Elephant the Elephant. Yeah, we should have gotten an Animal Crossing game for the Wii U, but to be fair, it did help New Horizons feel special, you know? Like, this game feels special because it was just such a long time after New Leaf, you know? So, I don't know. I think that's just the aging Pokemon fan in me, where I'm like, don't release things too quickly. Allow it time to simmer. Oh man, speaking about Nintendo releases makes me think of, like, the new games that are kind of gonna come out in 2022. Oh, I like her. I think her name's Piper, right? I love her name. Wait, come here. Piper! Yeah, I love her name so much. Hi. Chickadee. Yeah, what's even gonna come out in 2022? We have Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I'm cautiously optimistic towards. I mean, I'm gonna get it, you know? Like, even if I didn't have the YouTube channel, it's not like BDSP where I wouldn't have gotten it, because Legends Arceus does look to be an ambitious new thing, and I want that out of Game Freak, so that looks cool. Though I am skeptical if it's gonna be good or not. I'm trying not to get too hyped over it, because the gameplay admittedly doesn't look the best, but it looks pretty good. I don't know, like, it'll either be more fun than it looks, like more fun and addicting than the gameplay loop looks like it'll be, or it'll just be really dull, you know? Which I'm just scared of the dull part. Oh, and then we got Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. I'm actually really hyped about that because Breath of the Wild is like, ugh, it's like that kitty. No, I'm kidding. I like Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is in a weird spot because, you know, if you ask me my favorite Zelda game, I'd say Twilight Princess, but what I really mean is Breath of the Wild. Because that's like the one that kept me invested the entire time. Like, I could not put Breath of the Wild down until I finished it. Like, it's the best gameplay, in my opinion. And the puzzles aren't annoying. It's so good. So seeing a sequel to it is really, really cool. Not to mention, I'm probably going to stream the crap out of it once it comes out. Like, I'm really excited for it. Swear to God, though, they better have amiibo outfits in it, because that was actually one of the coolest parts about the original Breath of the Wild, was that if you had, like, links of the different eras. It's a cow. Why are there so many cows today? But if you had Link amiibos from the different eras, you could get one from like each era. Like you could get like the original like 8-bit Link clothes, and he wasn't 8-bit, it was actually like what he would look like in the modern age, which I'm always a fan of that. I kind of hate the idea of like, oh look, it's 8-bit Link. It's like, just make it look modern, please. And then you could get Twilight Princess Link, and then you could get Skyward Sword Link. Like you could have all the different Links, like Ocarina of Time. That was awesome. Please bring that back for the sequel. Please. Please. Playable Zelda would also be really cool, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Which makes me really sad too, because I adore Zelda, especially nowadays, because with all the fan animations and stuff, like it was already pretty much assured that I would love Zelda now because she went the short-haired route, and I love short hair on girls. But her design just looks so good in Breath of the Wild too. So yeah, that on top of the fan animations and stuff, I'm a Zelda stan now. I would love a playable Zelda. Though the main reason I bring up playable Zelda is it would be really cool to be able to customize Zelda herself. Oh, it's another frog. Who is this now? I don't care. I'm just gonna move because it's taking too long for them to turn around. But yeah, imagine a playable Zelda. Like, you could put the amiibo on, and then you can make her like Link Between Worlds Zelda. You could make her Twilight Princess Zelda. Imagine that. That'd be really neat. You can make her Skyward Sword Zelda, which would work because of the Loftwing amiibo. Sorry, I probably talked about Zelda for way too long. Splatoon 3. Yeah, probably gonna get that for the channel. If it was just for me, no, but probably gonna get it for the channel. Whoa, what the heck? Oh my goodness. That's a new villager. I'm just gonna leave. I mean, I don't think they're literally new, but yeah, probably get it for the channel, review it, stream it, have a bit of fun with it. Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I mean, if people want me to get it, sure, but I don't even know if that's something I would want to review for the channel. And then, wait, is that it for Nintendo stuff? At least the Nintendo stuff I care about? I think it is. Wow. I don't know if Kirby's coming out. I guess we'll have to see, though. You know what? Let's lightning round between these releases. Because there's like a massive list of releases in 2022 that's not exclusively Nintendo, but stuff that I feel like I'm still wanting to talk about in some capacity, or at least give my opinions on. Alright, the Advance Wars remake. Meh, I don't have a lot of nostalgia with Advance Wars. I just hear about it a lot. Oh, it's Marshall! Oh, no, Marshall. Marshall, please. You did this to me. Why would you do this to me? Marshall, I want you. Oh, I gotta leave you, Marshall. I love you, though. Please come to my Happy Home Paradise Island. Triangle strategy? I remember seeing that. It looks neat. I don't know. I think I'd probably have to see more about it. Turbo Overkill? I don't even know what that is. Dying Light 2, that's actually something I am interested in. I'd love to see it and play it. Though I don't know how scary it's gonna be because it looks kind of like a horror game at the same time. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I mean, if it captures the feel of the original saga, like if people say that in their reviews, I'm probably gonna get it. Otherwise, I'm like, okay, you know. I like Lego Star Wars, but not as much as Their newer stuff just didn't really capture the feel of the original for me. Also, that's a cheap, too. Sonic Frontiers, I'm not really a big Sonic fan at all. I mean, even if it's good, I probably wouldn't get it, but it's probably gonna be bad. Sorry. I don't know. I just feel more bad for the Sonic fanbase than anything, because they need a good game, and they rarely get them from Sonic. Hollow Knight Silk Song? I tried Hollow Knight. I wanted to get into it, but I just didn't like it, and I feel bad that I didn't like it. Marvel's Midnight Suns. I didn't even know Marvel was making something new. I mean, I know Marvel's made some pretty good stuff lately with Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man, but ever since Avengers, I'm kind of just like cautiously optimistic towards anything they make now, on terms of video games, because I'm just like, yeah, no, none of that, please, no. Elden Ring, people are really excited about it, but I don't know, bro. Like, open world Dark Souls? Like, that's cool, but I don't know. I don't know if I've just been... I don't know if I'm into, like, the Dark Souls format. I think Bloodborne just kind of stomped it out of me. That being said, I do like Code Vein and Jedi Fallen Order, so I don't know. Maybe I should be more excited for Elden Ring than I am. Metal Slug Tactics, also Mount Pyre. And the only reason I would probably be interested in Metal Slug Tactics is because of Fio, but I feel like my fan base already knows that. Sorry, guys, I'm predictable. Oh! It's you, the guy from Sesame Street. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Oh yeah, that's a DLC for Cuphead. Huh, I do love me some Cuphead, even though I've never bought it. I should probably buy it one of these days. Especially because it's co-op. That'd be fun. Lord of the Rings Gollum? I really do not care. I'm surprised this game is even happening, honestly. Life is Strange Remastered Collection? Honestly, I would like to try out Life is Strange one of these days, even though I do know what happens in it. Mostly because I'm a huge Ashley Birch fan. Horizon Forbidden West? I don't know. I still haven't played the first Horizon. My dad's actually playing through it right now, and I watch him play it. It doesn't really interest me. But I do like the aesthetic of Horizon. Actually, it's really funny because I literally just got done saying I'm a huge Ashley Birch fan, and then she's the main protagonist in Horizon, and yet I haven't tried that. Oh, that's a cool penguin. I've seen him before, but that is a cool penguin. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction? Meh. Very, very rarely does Tom Clancy intrigue me with his games. I feel like a lot of stuff he makes is just very boring. A Plague Tale Requiem. I don't even know who you are. Digimon Survive? What? Digimon Survive? Okay, 1, Digimon, and 2, Digimon Survive. Like, what? Is that like a survival game? I almost don't want to like look it up because I'm just the name alone is making me laugh. Like, imagine if there was something called Pokemon Survive. Dragon Ball The Breakers is something that I'm definitely gonna get. Mostly because I'm just a huge Xenoverse fan, and I don't know, just a survival horror Dragon Ball game is hilarious to me, and it also looks really fun. Or Dead by Daylight. I don't know what that genre is called. Oh, it's the... Ooh. Oh wait, he has that thing on the back of his head. What is that? Is that a button? I'm out of here. God of War Ragnarok. I mean, I feel like you need a PS5 to make that work, and I need a PS5. As much as... The thing is, I played the original God of War, like, you know, the God of War 4. It's hard to call it because they called it God of War, but the original is called God of War as well, but it's not a reboot, it's a continuation. It's stupid. Anyway, I played that one. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as other people, but I would still say objectively, it's a very good game. You know, the one with Atreus and all that. It's a very good game. I just didn't like it as much as other people. But I am curious about God of War Ragnarok. I don't know. It's one of those things where if it lands in my hands, I'd play it, but I don't know if I would actively seek it out and play it, you know? Like, if it was PlayStation Plus, I'd probably give it a try, but I wouldn't, like, pre-order it or anything. Starfield? Wait, Starfield's coming in 2022? Wow, I'm actually surprised Bethesda actually released something for once. I thought they just released Skyrim again. Oh, hey, it's the bunny! It's another bunny with a green nose. What? Even he looks like he's confused. He's like, what is my life? Hogwarts Legacy? Cautiously optimistic. Warner Brothers hasn't really had a good track record with Harry Potter games. But it looks cool. If it does deliver on everything it promises, I'd be really into it. Yeah, an RPG where you could play through Hogwarts and take classes and stuff. Yeah, that's something that I've always wanted to do. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Not interested. I don't know. The tone is meh. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. It looks like a Borderlands 3 DLC. Or just Borderlands 3 in general. I don't know. Again, it's another Ashley Birch thing. Honestly, I could see myself trying it out, but Borderlands 3 is just really predatory and weird, and I don't feel comfortable supporting Borderlands nowadays. I don't know. I'd have to see what goes on with it. And then Gotham Knights. Oh, wow. The Arkham game's coming this year. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I might get it. Oh, wow. It's you again. Another bunny with a thing on the back of his head. One of these days I'll learn your name. Oh my god. The last Nook Mile ticket. Oh no. We have one more Nook Mile ticket. This is like the first hunt that we're not gonna get Ione on the first try unless we get Ione on the last Nook Mile ticket. Last Nook Mile ticket. Everyone say it with me. Last Nook Mile ticket. We have to get Ione. Alright, last Nook Mile ticket. Last Nook Mile ticket. Come on, let's get Ione. Come on, baby. Come on. I was hoping it would be like a cool set of 3. Like, we hunted for Petri, we got her on the first hunt. We hunted for Shino, we got her on the first hunt. We're gonna hunt for Ione, we're gonna get her on the first hunt. Let's do it, let's make it 3. Come on, game, do it for me. The new villagers have upgraded rates, apparently. I don't know, it feels like they do, but they might not at the same time. Come on, baby, let's give us Ione! Ione! No! Remember, guys, to participate in the upcoming giveaway. Special thanks to my top tier patrons, Liddy Kitty, Terror XD, Nancy, and Treecko Simp.